Welcome to this video series for circular entrepreneurs on getting your project funded. In a total of 20 videos, we share some practical insights on how you can increase your chances of raising capital. In the previous video, we dug into the social impact side of the technical due diligence phase. In this video, we're shifting gears to talk about decarbonization. Why is it important? How can it be tailored to projects' scale and scope? And what are some real-world examples of interventions to improve energy and environmental performance? Why does decarbonization matter? Let's face it, the use of buildings in the day-to-day operations of any venture is among the largest contributors to carbon emissions worldwide. Therefore, reducing the environmental footprint of such operations is a must. A tailored decarbonization service offers the following three things. First, solutions to reduce energy demand, improve efficiency, and shift towards renewable energy. Second, flexibility to handle all kinds of solutions, whether you're retrofitting an old building, optimizing new ones, or improving occupant behavior. And finally, it can support the local, national, or even global sustainability goals, such as the Paris Agreement targets or the EU Green Deal. Every project is unique, so decarbonization strategies need to be adaptable. Here's how the decarbonization service adapts through 4 types of interventions. First, engaging building occupants to adopt energy-efficient habits and introduce user-centered solutions, such as real-time energy monitoring tools. Second, small-scale interventions, where you can think of quick wins like insulating buildings, upgrading to LED lighting, or improving HVAC efficiency. Next, medium-scale interventions include systemic upgrades, such as smart energy management systems, solar panel installations, or optimizing building envelopes to achieve significant reductions in energy use and emissions. And finally, large-scale projects where you go all in with whole building retrofits for a complete transformation. When it comes to making a real impact, it's all about tailoring the approach to match the size and complexity of the project. That way, interventions aren't just effective, they're also practical and achievable. Now, beyond making physical changes to buildings or encouraging behavioral shifts, there's another powerful tool that plays a huge role in decarbonizing operations, and that's life cycle assessment, or LCA. So what exactly is an LCA? Think of it as a deep dive into the environmental impact of a product, service, or project from start to finish. It looks at everything. What goes in, like raw materials, energy, and water, and what comes out, such as emissions, waste, and pollutants. And it tracks this across every stage, from raw material extraction and manufacturing to transportation, use, and even what happens at the end, whether it's disposal, recycling, or reuse. The LCA process follows 4 key steps. 1. Goal and scope definition. This sets the objectives and boundaries of the assessment. In other words, what are we measuring and where do we draw the line? 2. Life cycle inventory, LCI. Here, all the material and energy flows are collected, creating a full picture of what's being used and where. 3. Life cycle impact assessment, LCIA. This step evaluates the actual environmental impact of those inputs and outputs, like how much carbon is being emitted or how much waste is being generated. And 4th, interpretation. Finally, the results are analyzed to pinpoint areas for improvement and strategies to reduce impact. For new circular projects, LCAs are game changers. They help identify carbon-intensive processes, improve resource efficiency, and support sustainable design choices. By offering data-driven insights, LCAs help businesses and policymakers develop smarter strategies to cut emissions and waste, making them an essential tool for decarbonization and long-term sustainability. To sum it all up, day-to-day operations decarbonization isn't just reducing carbon emissions. It's about achieving sustainability goals and creating more energy-efficient spaces. By tailoring the decarbonization service to the project's scale and scope and using various interventions, you can make a serious impact. And here's the kicker. These efforts won't just be good for the environment. They will make your project more appealing to potential investors and save you money in the long run. In this series, we share insights on how to increase your chances of funding, provide checklists, and share examples through use cases. Be sure to hit follow or subscribe and check out the guidebook. Stay tuned for the following video, where we dive more in depth into how to understand your material flows.